Hello and welcome back to more Metroid Prime Remastered. We are of course in the Phendrana Drifts, and we're heading towards picking up some items we couldn't reach before. But now that we have some new items, we're going to collect a bunch of things today. Now, judging by the number of items we have in our inventory and what's still missing, it seems like we're heading towards the end of this game. Probably only going to be like a small handful of these videos left and we'll be done with Metroid Prime Remastered. Now, I do have to say I've been having such a good time playing this. This remaster has been awesome so far. And of course, our first thing we're picking up today is a missile expansion. Yeah, so we have 110 missiles at our disposal now, which is going to be helpful when we make it towards the final boss of this game. But of course, before we can do that, we need to collect a few more artifacts. So let's see, which way do I want to head out of here? We have so many options now because we have pretty much all of the exploration items. Really opens the map up. A lot of what I'm doing at this point is looking for like the blue areas on the map I haven't visited and just figuring out how to get to them. Also going to rooms I have been in and figuring out where I haven't been able to reach that I now can go. So if you're watching the video, have you played Metroid Prime Remastered? Have you played the original Metroid Prime or any of the sequels? Or are you currently playing one of them? You have to let me know in the comments. Always kind of cool to know where our audience is at. Alright, seems like we have a nice little energy tank on our way. We're only missing 3 energy tanks from the total number. I think I might collect one more in this video, so we'll only really be missing 2 by the end of this. It's getting exciting now because we're getting closer and closer to finishing off this game. Just taking a look at my map to see anywhere we haven't been yet. But it seems like this area of the map is mostly turned orange now. There aren't really a lot of rooms that are still blue on there that we haven't visited yet. I think in some other areas of the map, like the ruins, there's still some blue areas I might have to backtrack to. Great, I forgot we turned the lights out here when we picked up the thermal visor. Visor is useful, but I don't always enjoy being forced to play with it on. Would have been nicer if it was helpful in some areas, but not forced in some areas. Of course, there's tons of little Metroids behind glass just waiting to bust out and attack us. It's interesting though, because for a game called Metroid, sometimes those enemies feel kind of underused in some of these games. Of course, as I say, that one comes to attack us, but even in this, you spend most of your time fighting other enemies, and it's kind of rare that you actually get attacked by a proper Metroid. There also seems to be lots of ways to defeat them in this game. The classic is freeze them with the ice beam and then use a missile like that. But you can just shoot them with the wave beam and they'll absorb energy and eventually explode, but pretty sure there's a few other ways to defeat them too. They didn't make them such a menacing enemy in this game. Also, if they latch onto you, you just turn into the morph ball and drop a bomb and they'll get off of you. Find I take much more damage from like space pirates and things like that. I'm pretty sure I've lost the most health to environmental damage, falling in lava and poisonous water and things. Oh great, this is the room with the drones in it. They kind of scramble our thermal visor. I'm going this way because I'm trying to make my way to an area of the game. Yeah, I don't know what's harder to play with, the thermal visor or the X-ray visor on. We have so many energy tanks that those things almost just aren't a threat to us anymore. Unless we're constantly fighting some of these enemies without healing in between. Now, of course, I'm trying to make my way towards the next artifact we're going to need to unlock the end game. There's only a handful of those left, too, and they're pretty well hidden, but luckily I remember a little of this from playing the original version of this game on the GameCube back in the day. I really miss playing GameCube. I hope one day we'll get like a GameCube Mini or something that throws back to some of those games. There are some amazing games that are trapped on the GameCube and still haven't really been re-released properly. There's also a lot of games that were just better on the GameCube in my opinion. Like I really love Twilight Princess on the GameCube, that Zelda game. I really didn't want to play it with motion controls on the Wii, so playing it on the GameCube was a lot of fun. Of course, I'm gonna have to kill these guys just to be able to have some peace and quiet here, because this is the area where I'm gonna find the next artifact. Luckily, now that we have this plasma rifle, it just like destroys these pirates. Alright, well it looks like that's where we're gonna find the next boss fight. But I need to collect a few more items before I go to the next boss. So if I go there now, I'll have to backtrack all the way out here anyway, so it's much easier to get some of this stuff now. Okay, is this the right side, or we gotta go the other way? We gotta go to the other way. Yeah, basically you can jump into these towers through the opening. Nothing helpful in there. There we go. Now you know something important happens whenever there's a cutscene in this game, because they're kind of few and far between. Either you just found a really cool item, or you're triggering a boss fight if some sort of cutscene goes on. Oh, the controls and camera view switch there, and it's kind of confusing. Alright, we only have a few artifacts left, so we're heading back into the ruins now. I just kind of cut out some of the backtracking because we've done it so many times in this playthrough already. But you can see there's a couple blue areas left on the map of the ruins that I need to get into. So those are areas we were unable to reach earlier, but we should be able to now because we have pretty much all the items. Okay, so it looks like we gotta loop around and get into that area from the back end. Yeah, it looks like it kind of exits on this side and enters all the way around on the other side. Just want to make sure I'm going to go out the right door here. Okay, so the next room should have an entrance to where we're trying to go. Okay, yeah, we couldn't come this way earlier because we didn't have a grapple beam. But now that we do, let's figure out what it unlocks for us. Looks like maybe we use the super bomb here. Alright, we got another power bomb expansion. And a piece of lore.
Recording to logbook.
The power of our temple and the 12 artifacts is sealed in evil in the depths of this planet. However, the future is cloudy to us, a world of veils where dark apparitions flirt in the shadows. Okay, this is just telling us more of what we already know. It's like a prophecy that Samus is going to come fight this evil thing that they've locked away with the 12 artifacts that we're hunting down. It's kind of sad that they had like this nice society and this meteor came in and kind of poisoned the land, and this big evil thing happened and they all kind of got wiped out. It doesn't go too much into detail of the downfall of the civilization. It just gives you some clues as to what wiped them out, kind of. Of course, we have some more Chozo ghosts. Okay, so that's unlocked something new for us. Have to roll our way up there. I guess it's timing us. Alright, we got another energy pack. Yeah, energy tank acquired. So there's only a few of those missing now. One or two of them, I know where they are. They're just really not fun to get. Kind of those sections you have to platform in the morph ball using bombs and jumps, and they're just not fun to do, so I haven't gone after them yet. I have a feeling this is the way out of here now. This is kind of new though, we haven't been in here. Oh, didn't realize I could fall back down the other way. Oh, that thing just clipped us. Okay, we're back in kind of the main room area. Can we jump on that ledge? No, we cannot. Some of the ledges, I think, are just decorative. Looks like you can land there, but you really can't. So we still have a couple rooms in here that are blue that I kind of want to check out. I'm just looking at how we get into them. And then there's this giant room up here that we haven't been in either. Okay, so two options. Just kind of debating on which one I want to go to. We'll start with this bigger room to the left. Bigger seems better, so we're going there. Also, it's much closer to where we are. Doesn't necessarily mean it's easier to get into, but it's up there. Now, these guys definitely were not in here the first time we came here. Alright, back to full health. Okay, so that half pipe looks like it's the secret to getting up there. And we got to get on that spider ball track to reach the door. So I guess to get in here, you would need the morph ball with the boost ball, the spider ball, and then I think the wave beam to open the door. Yeah, this is all new. Okay, it seems like you can climb, or you can go under the water. Alright, we found our next artifact. Artifact of Life Giver. So we're only missing 3 to unlock the final boss now. So I think that's where we're going to end it today. Thanks for watching our video. And come see what happens next in more Metroid Prime Remastered. Bye for now.